Greetings and welcome to the 8th showcase episode for the random drawing winners of the Morrowind Modathon Month, a month-long modding competition that was held throughout the entire month of May, with random winners picked each week. And right now we're still working on the Mod of the Month awards, as well as the final few random drawing winners, so expect a few more videos in the days ahead. Now I know I've been saying that a lot, and honestly at this point I'm thinking we may have to do an entire numbered episode of Morrowind Modding Showcases to show off more of the mods from Modathon, since we had 29 mods submitted and there's just no way we can do that many individual showcases for all of them, but that's something to consider for the future. In the meantime, today we have Inventory Control by SV Engineer 99, the third random drawing winner for the third week of May. Now, Inventory Control is another part of SV Engineer's Character Development Enhanced project, much like buff clipping, one of the other mods that we showcased was, and essentially, this boils down to a gameplay balancing mod. Inventory Control introduces cooldowns and limitations to inventory items. Now when you use, for example, the Ring of Engraved Healing that Fargoth misplaced, you'll have to wait a few seconds after each use for a cooldown, so you won't be able to just spam heal several times in a row. Likewise, this puts a cooldown on potions. Now when you drink a health potion, for example, you'll have to wait about 2 to 3 seconds for your character to actually drink the potion before you can, drink another one. This fixes another sort of exploit with Morrowind, where you could literally take hundreds of potions all at once if you so desire. Now this mod adds a limitation that sort of reflects immersion. It takes time to drink something normally in the real world, so now likewise it takes a few seconds to drink a potion in game, and this does make the game a bit more difficult, especially with regards to combat situations. So that's just something to keep in mind. And as you might expect, the same thing goes with ingredients found in Morrowind. You can expect a cooldown of about 1.5 to 3 seconds long for each ingredient that you eat, and this is supposed to reflect the time it would normally take to swallow something if you ate it in the real world. Now, this isn't the only change that Inventory Control makes. It also adds limitations on when you can switch out equipment in your inventory. With Inventory Control, you can no longer change armor, clothing, or even amulets while you're in the middle of combat, and again, this is an immersion feature, since can you really just imagine someone changing shirts in the middle of battle? It's like, excuse me good sir, I'd just like to change out of my good shirt here, if you wouldn't mind not impaling me in the process while I just completely leave my entire body exposed to your attacks. I mean, that's just not very realistic. Now, you can still change shields, which have about a 2-second cooldown, where you'll be vulnerable to enemy attacks. And you can also change weapons as well, but you'll need to make sure that you've got all the armor and clothing that you want equipped before, just running straight ahead into battle with Inventory Control enabled. And that pretty much wraps up this showcase episode. SV Engineer does have a video of his own showcasing this mod, and you can find an annotation on here to just go check that out if you want. And of course, you can download Inventory Control today from the Nexus. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time with our next batch of winners.